Hello everyone, your voice here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to feature another trifasciata cultivar, and it is part of the short leaf group of trifasciatas. When I say short leaf, it is a trifasciata that is growing just about 4 to 6 inches in terms of leaf length of trifasciata. So trifasciata is the species. What I am showing you right now, like I mentioned, is not yet published or not yet patented by anyone. There is no existing patenting system here in the Philippines. We have a bureau of plants and industry, but I have asked if there is something like a patent, if in case some of us will be able to discover or introduce a new cultivar of Sansevierias. So, with that said, currently we have no option to patent our own or cultivars that are or have originated here in the Philippines. So that is one of the sad parts. So on this channel, there are already some new mutations that came in the Philippines, but we are unable to patent it. We don't, like I mentioned, we don't have a patenting system here in the Philippines. That is why this channel is also a venue into introducing new mutations that are coming from the Philippines that is shared to me or that is brought upon to me by some of the people who are growing Sansevierias in our country. So that said, this particular cultivar also currently has appeared in, I think, Indonesia. One of our friends also have the cultivar, but I am unsure if uh, it has this really the same characteristics or really um, a carbon copy of what I am showing right now. However, I will give you the brief origin of how we were able to discover it. The discoverer's name is also a friend of mine, and he is also the one who is bringing up new mutations to me. One particularly is the Sansevieria Future Sunshine or Sunshine Splash. That is a moonshine splash that have lost the central serrations on it, so we called it, instead of moonshine, we called it sunshine. He is also the one who discovered it. So this one that I'm showing you right now is very identical to Trifasciata Frozen. So keep in mind, folks, that Frozen is a medium-sized leaf Sansevieria Trifasciata. So when I say medium-sized leaf, the leaf length is medium-sized. They are leaf length that are growing more than 6 inches, but not more than 24 inches. So it can grow to 12 to 18 inches. That's the medium-sized leaf according to how I segregate it, because there are other experts who will segregate it in a different way. For myself, though, I will segregate trifasciatas according to their specific differences. So I will be really meticulous or really exact on how to describe them. So when I say short leaf, they are leaf sizes growing 4 to 6 inches. The width, later on we will take measurements, because in the short leaf trifasciatas, there are trifasciatas that have narrow leaf, but they are still part of the short leaf group. What I am showing you right now is a short leaf, but it is a wide leaf type of the short leaf group of trifasciatas. So the most distinct characteristics would be the length of the leaves. The width could vary, but the leaf length would stay the same. So there are times that the trifasciata leaf length would be narrow, twice as narrow as this, because this one is wide. What I'm introducing to you right now. So um, this was discovered last October 17th, 2022 in Cebu, Boal, and it was discovered by Michael Cannon. He is also the one online using the FB page Sansevieria Hunter. So he really hunts Sansevieria. He goes around Cebu looking for Sansevierias, and he would get them and buy them from someone that he can come across, especially if he finds something that is that he will discover or find to be different. He will try to get them from people, and in some occasions that is how he would hunt or discover these new trifasciata mutations that can or that originated here in the Philippines. So going back, this was discovered October 17th. Like I mentioned, I will put that on the details on perhaps the right side of this content. And like I mentioned, it is very similar to trifasciata frozen. Although keep in mind that trifasciata frozen is a medium-sized leaf trifasciata. What I'm showing you right now is a short leaf uh, version of it, if I may say, because the patterns would look like it's a frozen wall or frozen stone or something that's frozen. That's how the leaf resembles it. The bandings can no longer be very clear because usually trifasciatas would be banded type, especially this new leaf over here. There is some traits of it still being banded. And by the way, also Michael has stated, and perhaps I can put up an overlay while I am talking about this certain cultivar. He said that this trifasciata came from the trifasciata Hahnii. So from that Hahnii, um, it mutated to a leaf that is very similar to trifasciata frozen. So from the normal banded Hahnii trifasciata, he was able to mutate it from this. So I'll be able to show you proof and perhaps post pictures or an overlay while I'm discussing this cultivar. And since he is the discoverer, he requested that this be named as Sansevieria trifasciata Mikaela. So Mikaela is his daughter, Michael's daughter. So that is his request. I don't know if one of our colleagues will be able to do something about it, especially May. She is one of our colleagues and someone who is deeply researching trifasciatas, and hopefully she can include it on her publications when she writes in the Sansevieria, the International Sansevieria Society journals. Hopefully she can include it because I have too much on my plate, and everything about trifasciata I would try to endorse to her. So hopefully she can publish this cultivar as Sansevieria trifasciata Mikaela. So right now it is informally unnamed. Sometimes you will see it in or online as Hahnii Frozen, because lately there has been a very similar mutation coming from Indonesia. So I'm not sure what year it came out, but basing on the post on social media, it just came out last year. And Michael already had discovered this last 2 years ago. So I'm not sure because there are times, and this is a dilemma of mine because I also have, and I also introduced a cultivar of my own, and I have named it Sansevieria trifasciata Silver Virgin Margins, and I have introduced it or posted it last 5 years ago. Then currently, someone in Indonesia also came up with the same mutation. So, with regards to mutation, folks, trifasciatas, it is possible that they can mutate the same way from different countries. It's just that we have to honor the first one who introduces it and perhaps give them the leeway of naming the plants, because they're the ones who first introduced it. So going back, like I mentioned, this was introduced by Michael last 2 years ago. I could include the overlay for it. And then last year, I think Carlos started posting some of his similar looking short-leaf trifasciatas as Hahnii Frozen. So I will leave it with my if she can publish it, whatever she decides or the group decides to publish it as Sansevieria trifasciata Mikaela or Sansevieria trifasciata Hahnii Frozen. With regards to Hahnii Frozen, since this one originated from Hahnii, I would sort of agree with the name. However, there are only three trifasciatas that Sylvan Han, the inventor of or the one who introduced the first short leaf trifasciatas, Hahnii, he is Sylvan Han, and he only patented three short leaf trifasciatas, namely Golden Hahnii, the Hahnii, and the other one I forgot. Perhaps Hahnii marginated, I think. But I'll have to post that because I can't memorize everything because there are a lot of trifasciatas that has mutated or a lot of trifasciata cultivars that are existing right now. So this is also my way of taking notes and showing you folks that we have records or proof of where they have mutated from. So this one mutated from the first Hahnii that was introduced by Sylvan Han. So the one in Indonesia, I think Carlos is saying that his came from the other short leaf cultivar, which is the Silver Frost. But we'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt because that one mutated in Indonesia and this one mutated in the Philippines. So mine has the provenance. Provenance is very important to observe as well because that is records of where your plant came from, originated. So mine originally came from Michael, but this one was gifted to me by Princess. She's one of my friends and also one of the Sansevieria collectors here in the Philippines. So going back, since I have already given you the a brief description or origin of this particular cultivar, we will take measurements. Very important later on when push comes to shove, I have proof of the things that I have recorded with regards to these cultivars regarding how wide they can be, how long are the leaves, etc. etc. So right now the leaf width that I measured is 50.5 millimeters. We can try and measure this one. This one is a bit narrower. It's 47.4. This the new leaves are shorter. So this one would be 39.1. And then the leaf length, like I already said, they will be 4 to 6 inches. So this one is 5, I think, because the angle of the camera is getting in the way, but it is around 5 inches. This one would be also about 5 inches because this one is the offset. So this one is 4.5 for the leaf length. So that goes to say that even though if I don't measure it, I know that they are 4 to 6 inches in growth. So this one is the most presentable specimen that I have. Actually, I have more specimens of it because I acquired this already a few years ago. This one's the other one, and some of the leaves have damaged, and some of the fruits from the palm tree would get and the sides of the leaf. So I have to take care of it because some insects would get into the plant to try and eat these fruits. So sometimes they also eat the leaves when they try to get into these small fruit-like things that came from the palm trees above it. So I'll have to clean it. I'm just showing you folks some of the problems that you might encounter when growing the Sansevierias. This one is actually the mother plant, and as you can see, it's not very pretty. There are some fungus on it because of the heavy rains, but that is the mother plant. That is the very first uh, trifasciata Mikaela, so to say, or Hahnii Frozen, whichever they would decide to name it in the future. I'll leave it to them, but only the mother plant is unhealthy. You would see that the offsets are very healthy, so there you go. Just make sure to spray some insecticide and fungicide so that they would be infected. So if they get a bit larger, I will be separating them from the mom, because I'm not sure if sometimes mites would get into the plant and they would also kill off the offset and the mother plant. So best for you if you can remove them to separate them before all of them would perish from the same problem. So there you go, folks. Those are some tips with regards to growing the short-leaf trifasciatas. And like I mentioned, I have some fruit problems with regards to where I am growing them, but even though I had the problem, some of them are growing uh, steadily and giving me offset because they like where they are. The problem is that a lot of objects are falling from the trees above it. So plus the heavy rains, those are cost. I might have to do something about them, maybe after the video to clean them off. But with regards to the offset, they're still healthy. Just the mother plant is not very healthy, but it can be. You can do something about it. You can remove the leaves, especially this one, or just leave it to dry off. I usually don't touch them when they grow offsets healthily, so I don't bother really removing or doing something about it. I just wait for the offsets to be big as they can be, and I'll have them separated from the mom. So, folks, I think this is it for this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. And if you like what I have presented, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching.